Hello and welcome to some Satisfactory. My name is Trismegistus, and it is extremely hot in the UK. Literally the hottest day possibly ever in the UK. Maybe the summer of 70, whatever it was, 77. May have been hotter, but if it is the hottest, then it's going to be even hotter tomorrow, so that record is going to be broken. It's getting up to 40 odd degrees, which I know there's the whole, but other countries are hotter and blah, 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 blah. But this country is not designed for that heat. Our houses aren't based around getting rid of heat. They're based around keeping in heat. So it is extremely warm. I am in the desert, and I've been messing about with some ideas for getting materials into these hubs, because what I've decided to do is, certainly for this road, is the trucks are going to collect copper. So these coppers here, if I can hover over, the trucks are going to collect copper on this road, because the road goes like sort of out here and round here and down here and down here. And then the iron and the coal I will sneakily hide. Get rid of the map. Sneakily hide. I'll have them feeding into these probably, but I'm sneakily going to hide them, all sneaky like, inside this structure that I've come up with, and basically run a whole load of belts through the middle of this structure, and that should give me a lot, because obviously I'm going to do it on both sides. Might be a little painful when I do the corners, but it should be okay. I'm not gonna. There are supports here just to help me build it, but you can see they're floating, and I'm just not going to bother with, realism or anything like that. So basically, copper will be collected around this track because it's the smallest one, and I don't need like massive amounts of copper from this one, because I'll have to do a whole balancing system for all of these. It's more prevalent, I believe, going the other direction. So the other one sort of goes off in this direction around here. So there's more copper there. I'll probably have iron collected from this one, and then the one that needs to be, I think it's out the bottom here. I'm not sure. It's basically, I haven't even built the road yet, but basically it'll probably be copper again, I would suspect, because say the copper's the sort of lower number of things. And yeah, so I was messing about with that. I don't think I've done a great deal. It means all of these are going to be one resource, basically, to avoid the whole crashing into each other. And I've got 3 sets of 4 things. So a bit like the concrete one, they'll pull into their appropriate, thing here. So we'll have 2 trucks maybe per thing. And they'll basically pull up, and I might do 1, because it's almost 1-to-1, I think. There's like 1 patch for one thing, so that might work quite well. But yeah, so the idea is this is the nearest one, this is the that one round there, and then the third one I need to build. And it's just going to go in a sort of a U shape, basically. I put some of the trucks down just to remind me, basically. But I also tidied up. In fact, I didn't tidy up properly, did I? Because those 2 should also be gone. But I tidied up some of the concrete, that I was using to do it, because I'm happy with the roads as such. Did I do anything up here? Oh, I did. I started to tidy up, basically. So I decided to put in... Oh, run out of juice. Decided to put in a second row of... No, not go up. Here we go. Second row of glass, because I think that looks a bit better. I'm sure you can probably get these so they're a bit more even. I might just put a, one of these across to sort of hide, because that looks quite ugly to me, that. But yeah, I haven't done the belts or anything like that. That's the big job that he's doing here. And that was it, really. It was just sort of faffing about, basically, because it was quite warm this weekend as well. But anyway, the plan for today, what we're actually going to do, is finish off that milestone. Do I need to? I do, don't I? Let's go and sort of empty my inventory out, because we're heading back to the main base to do the business, and we'll probably mess about over there. But I'm going to try and work out how to do the like caterium, not caterium. I should say if I, gibber basically, then it's because it's so hot that I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna have to take a few of them with me, aren't I? Because there's no room. And what we got in there? We've got iron plates. Yep. Some of them boys. Wire. Cable. I just want to leave it here because it's it's a pain to have to go back and forth basically. I tried to get all my work done in the morning because the room I'm in is like faces away from the sun during the morning, so the sun sort of swings round to hit this. Oh, should I take some more of them with me? Yeah, let's take a few of them with me. Yeah, sun sort of swings round to hit this room about sort of 12 o'clock-ish. No, it's probably a bit later than that, actually. It's probably 2 o'clock-ish at this time of year. So I tried to get all my work done as much as I could early on. It's part of why I do the whole super early start. Because even during like spring and stuff, it gets quite hot in this room. Am I happy carrying that rubbish? I think if I just get rid of those, and this, and that's full anyway, so I can't put any more in there. Okay, that's half an inventory. But basically, well, I already got the modular, whatever they're called, super duper modular frames. Oops. In fact, is there fuel in this? Do with the top up, couldn't it? I don't know why I've got the bombs. Right, so we'll head off to the nitrogen bit over around the corner here. I can also check again. So the bug for the slugs, the slug bug, is definitely a loading bug because we can see if... I don't think they've patched it, so it should happen again. But as I demonstrated in my stream on Friday, the slugs appear to be respawning every time you save and load, or certainly when you load up, because I will check to see if it's done it again. But on Friday's stream I collected, there's a yellow slug and a blue slug on the way, and I collected them again on whenever it was I was messing about. So there it is, you see? El Sluggo's back. So yeah, if you're looking to do a bit of slug farming and you're on experimental, then now's the time, because if you can find a couple of slugs in some nice places... Sorry, I got a bit of something in my teeth. If you can find a couple of slugs in a couple of nice places, then you can keep saving and loading, because it keeps you in it. They don't disappear, and there's the blue one as well, you see. So I picked these two up. In fact, wasn't there a place I worked out I could stand on this? There you go. I picked both of these up on Friday, and I also picked them up, as I say, when I was messing about on Saturday morning, I think it was, whenever. And now I've picked them up again, and that's about the 8th time I've picked them up. But yeah, so I've already got enough of these back at the thing, but we'll take them anyway, because I think they're probably involved in the, the actual construction we need to do. Hopefully not too many. If there are, we could always come back. I'm not really planning for this to be that heavier stream, if you see what I mean. I'm just going to mess about, basically, because it's too hot. But they're fully... In fact, is that... Yep. What about you? You should have... Absolutely... Oh, there we go. Look at all of them. So if they're used in a thing, we know we're going to get a load of them. But I thought maybe... Has it got any heat sinks as well? Oh, not many. They're not that hard to make, are they? I wonder why it hasn't stacked up loads and loads of heat sinks. Oh, because it's run out of Alclad. I didn't bring any of that, did I? Didn't I have some... Oh, I've got some here. Look. So I'll put that in there. And then... I guess you're probably... Oh, no, there we go. Put that in there. And then the rubber is this one. Yeah, that's fine. We'll just take the rest back with us. That purple one was one I'd caught before as well. Why have I got that? So, have we got enough? We need 400. We've obviously put 55 in already, and we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 602. So if we need them for the next part, we've got some. I say we've got about 40 odd back at the base, and there's another 50 odd there. Heat sinks aren't very difficult to make, so we can just probably make them. Oh, I guess if the stream goes down is the other thing to note. It's because of the heat, basically. It's just absolutely... Oh, it's emptying them out, isn't it? Okay. Should I take them as well? Let's get it near to a stack, anyway. Yeah, so it's sort of... it could well focus. This game's a bit heavier on the old system than Factorio, so... it does get hot anyway. And then given how hot it is... I mean, it's hot in here. I say, this room gets super warm in the evening. But I can usually counteract it with the air conditioner, which is in the other room. I set up some fans blowing the air of this because it doesn't. This room's so small, I can't put the actual air conditioner in the room. So I try and start early, get things done, and then when it does get into the afternoon, I get the aircon on and sort of blow the air this way. But it's been going full chat all day. And it's sweltering in here. I'm saying that's with, you know, with that doing what it needs to do. So yeah, so I head back to the hub, head back home, put these things in the milestone, whatchamacallit. I think it still takes like 5 or 6 minutes. I'm just wondering if I could do a hard drive in the meantime, but I don't think I can. Yeah, so, but if we need nuclear stuff, that's obviously really close. It's not a very long journey at all, that. So I think we'll base ourselves up there. Unless it turns out we need, you know, millions of heat sinks or something. Oh, well, not heat sinks. Millions of the, whatchamacallit, units. But yeah, I was trying to come up, you know, just messing about basically. I'm trying to come up with a nice design to do the old, you know, belts bringing stuff into the hub. Because I'm thinking of elevating them all. I want to do the next factory I do. Have I got another factory left? I mean, there's the aluminium one, but I want to use, rather than take things underground, use sort of a raised system. Sort of instead of attaching the cargo lifts and going down into the floor, I want to do one where I take them above and maybe connect all the assemblers together with walkway at the top, so they're sort of almost like they're under the machines are underground. So I'm a bit bored of working in these small... I think it looks great, but they're a bit hard to work in, these underfloor things. But yeah, so I could do that with aluminium. It's not a big production. It's also has the advantage of having a couple of different types. So there's the actual aluminium production. So it's got the, like, are they purifiers or blenders? I can't remember which one it uses. And then a recycling system for water, so it's going to have pipes in it. So I'm thinking doing something interesting there. Anyway, even if I don't do that system, the other factories we need to do are Caterium and Quartz. I might do that as a combo, because that's kind of what the military factory already is. So So yeah, there's still plenty to do. I still need to fix the steel. But I have finally, you know, there's one that's done, the concrete. Needs more trucks, but it is done. Until it is done. Yeah, so I say this is where obviously where the nuclear waste is and all that sort of stuff. And my understanding is I can reprocess the nuclear waste into plutonium waste, and then I can sink the plutonium waste into a whatchamacallit sink, you know, awesome sink. That's my understanding. But that's kind of what I'm going to try and investigate today. I wonder what that... Weird hissing noise then. Well, it must be the train. But then ultimately I'm guessing, because one of the things for the end goal is nuclear pasta, and I assume I've got to make those as well out of nuclear waste, so I might have to do a combined system. Whoops. I don't know, maybe you make them straight out of uranium, I don't know. Whoops. Just wondering about the sound on this. No, it didn't seem loud on there. Oh, come on. Okay, let's just go over it then. Took quite a hand to understand how it got traction there, but it did. So I can hear like chirruping, like you know, some insect. But I'm not used to being able to hear that. Could just be the crickets in my head, you know. Right. Okay. Didn't manage to run myself over. Okay, so I think I put something in here. Oh no, that's the rods. Oh, got lots of AR limiters. I need to start using smart ones to do so that things work with overflows rather than splitting. I think that's the best I can do in terms of balancing. It's weird that you can't balance things. It seems strange to me then. Okay. So I think they were in... Yeah, there we go. Right, so let's get this final millstone done. So put them in. A whole load of them. Get this launched.
Milestone reached. The particle accelerator enables previously impossible processes, such as recycling nuclear waste and converting it into plutonium, as well as the generation of exotic matter. A new project part enables progress to the next phase.
So I think... because there are no more milestones. That's it. Every milestone done. But I think that now means I can build everything for the objective. Well, it must do, because otherwise where would I get them from? I say the one I'm curious about... So we've got this particle accelerator. How do I build it? With things I haven't got. So I would need... A FICSIT particle accelerator uses electromagnetic fields to propel particles to very high speeds and energies. The specific design allows for a variety of processes such as matter generation and conversion. Warning, power usage is extremely high, unstable, and varies per recipe. Okay. So I need turbo motors. I mean, I've got everything that I need for that. So I need 10 of them. RCUs we've got, and I've obviously made a load of them. So I could build one of these and see how it works, basically. Okay. So, we need to make some turbo motors. It looked like that was probably a manufactory. Can't do. The factory doesn't seem to be making heavy frames anymore. And I don't know if that's just a lack of screws issue. It could be that I've disconnected them. Is it making frames? It's difficult to tell, to be honest with you. So the screws are coming in where? That screw's there. So they're coming along that way. I suspect it's just that a tiny number are coming in, and because that connects to that. So it is connected to screws. Yeah, it's just that there are no screws. That's really distracting. Sounds like a million crickets chirping. Oh, my neighbours are smoking again. So the train's coming in, is it? Okay. Let's just make sure it does unload. Because the others are backed up, aren't they? Oh no, that's not backed up. Where are you going? Oh, okay, so whatever else is connected is still using screws. Okay, yeah, so screws are coming out. It's just it's very slow. Okay, no problem then. What are we going to do? So we're going to make some arse. So I need to put an assembler, basically. And I need to go and... No, I need to put a factory down. And I need plastic. That's what I'm doing. Okay, so let's get that done. Let's pop you here. I'm just going to hand feed it, I think, because I only need 10. So we want to make... Oh no, well yeah, no, turbo motors. Well, they weren't on there then. So I grabbed some of those. Oh. Why won't you let me put them in? It's connected to some power. Oh, can I not hand feed things? Since when was that? I can put them in. Oh, it's a cooling system, not idiot. Not a blooming thing. So, did I get any RCUs? No. Rubber. Got 200 of them. 1.87 a minute. So let's overclock that. So we need rubber. Tons of rubber. Need rubber. RCUs are in this meshed together thing here. No, wrong one. In here. Let's just grab a bunch of them. Computers are on the top floor. Can't remember it. I think it was supercomputers though, wasn't it? But they use computers. So. Right. Okay, loads of computers. Right, let's take a few more. Oh. Right. RCUs. Oh, I clicked on. Okay, so that's that. So we're going to need... What's the ratio? We need 10 of them, don't we? We need 10. So for each one... So I need 14... 20... I need more than 4. I need a bunch of motors. I'll have to put more rubber in, I think. Yeah, so I need some motor... Oh, crikey. Need some motors. Crikey. She's a struggling. Not that floor. No. Oops. There we go. Okay. So that should get us our 10 turbo motors. Motors of your finest turbo. So you need to put them in. Can I just no? Put everything in. It's got 3. Cool. And then what else do we need? We need superb computers and the ECUs. Well, we know we've got 100 ECUs. Is this making... No. What are you lacking? High-speed connectors, which is this one. Which lacks wires. Okay. Let's give you some wires then. Bet you're missing... Yeah, you're going to be missing Caterium sometime soon. So hopefully we can build some of that. Oh, we've got some of that. I wonder what the pod does when it returns now. Probably just sits there forever. Okay. Oh, it's absolutely drowning in Caterium. Absolutely drowning, mate. Just get a good wedge of that because it uses loads of Caterium supercomputers. And there was 100 of them. Should I just... Oh, it's backed up as well. Cool. So if we need some more of them, we know we can get them. What about put this Caterium in the container? Always amuses me that the containers have one less slot. So this great big container only has 3 rows of 2, 4, 6, 8. But one of these, which is a very small one, has 2, 4, 6, 8. 3 rows plus 1. So these always hold more than them. That's your physics in action, that is. That's your physics in action. Right. So I could do with putting some more wires in, really, couldn't I? And they're cheap as chips, so... Let's start off one. No, on the floor. Let's just put a few of them in. Probably should put more in than that, actually, shouldn't I? Oh, no, 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 no. Hold on. Yeah, because that'll only make 20, won't it? So yeah, it needs more than that. Some point my actual foundry will start making copper wire and cable and stuff. There we go. So you should now have... You've not. Why not? Oh, just the Caterium needs speeding up. No? No. Let's put that on. We made any? Yeah, we made one. Oh, I should realise, because I got loads in various chests around my various factories. Let's have a look here. I bet we've run out. Yeah, rubber. Well, we got enough. We got enough. 11. So just feed some of them in there. Okay. We still need 9 supercomputers. Don't suppose I've randomly put any in any of these chests? No. 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 Or maybe in this one? No. No. Okay. So I'm going to have to let it make that. Which is unfortunate. Don't suppose I could clock this faster, could I? Guess we could process those slugs. Oh, don't suppose there's any in... No. Okay. Get these just little guys processed. Cool. Oh. $9.375 a minute. 14 a minute, so it's kind of no point having that one in there then, was there? Don't suppose I've got any of them, have I? Ah, I have. Could I just pop them in? I guess I could also... Can you buy them from here? Parts. Oh, there we go. Supercomputers. 8 for 50. Oh. Not got any. Use them all to make turbo motors. Buy turbo motors, not make them. Nearly there. One more. Oh, missed. There we go. Right, let's see what this particle acceleratrix is all about. So, this does two things. Nuclear pasta. That's the copper. Okay. I know I needed copper powder, but I didn't know what for. So that takes in a pressure conversion cube. Which is them doodads plus 2 RCUs. So these are all complicated recipes, aren't they? And I need to make 1,000 of them. 200 copper powder for each one. Crikey. So I need to put copper on either that or the factory where I'm making them. Which could be here, couldn't it? That's what I could convert this into. Because this has got a bunch of copper. Quite a lot of copper. But if I did that... Does this not require any nuclear stuff then? Nuclear pasta, extremely dense degenerate matter formed when extreme pressure forces protons and electrons together into neutrons. It is theorized to exist naturally within the crust of neutron stars. Huh. So do these... No, they don't need nuclear stuff at all. So I can make these here. So we could have a couple of these running. Making nuclear pasta here. Which is good, because this is where I need to feed them in. But I could convert the copper production here into copper powder production. So I could then either ship in... I'd probably make them here because that's all quite high level stuff. But we could have an actual factory that makes these over by that nitrogen. Maybe I could have it floating out over the void, but I don't know how generous the sort of edge of the map is. That'd be quite cool. It doesn't need, I mean, it needs to make some, but I seem to recall it's like, I'd scaled all this down because these are such ridiculously big numbers. It was like, well, there's no point even trying to get to them. Okay, so that's interesting. But what I really want to look at is this. So uranium waste goes straight into it. Okay. But I also need non-fissile uranium. The isotope uranium is non-fissile, meaning it cannot be used for nuclear fission. It can, however, be conversed. That must be converted into fissile plutonium in the particle accelerator. Standard recipe: nuclear fuel, 10 silicon, 6, don't know, nitrogen, and 6 sulfuric acid in a blender. Oh, and it puts water out as well. How can it be radioactive if it's non-fissile? But we need to put nuclear waste into that as well then. So double waste. So it's made in a blender, is it? Okay. A blender requires aluminium feces. I thought I deconstructed a blender, but I guess not. Oh, we ran out. It's all got up full of water again. Okay, so I'll start making some more aluminum. So a blender. Blender. Okay. I think I might have to go to, because I don't think I'm going to be able to do the maths of this in my head, to be honest. Oh, so it's nitric acid, not nitrogen. But nitric acid is made from nitrogen, obviously. And an iron plate. So if we were to make the non-fissile uranium, I need another blender. Well, because I've got sulfuric acid at the other thing, we can probably just increase the numbers. Fluor is too steep. So I need to make nitric acid. So I need to get nitrogen gas over there. Let's have a look on Satisfactory map. Nitric acid. Satisfactory map. I hate that it shows everything just switched on. I mean, right, resource nodes. What I want is the nitrogen. Oh, resource wells. Nitrogen gas, okay. Don't need the geysers. Don't need the slugs. Don't need the drop pods. Ah, so... Huh, where's that then? Is that underground? Let's turn the caves on. You can't see this, I'm just messing about on Satisfactory map. No, so that's not in the cave. Huh. So, according to Satisfactory map, and I know this is cheating, but according to Satisfactory map, if I bring up the map, there is nitrogen here. There's a geyser, basically, a nitrogen geyser here. And my nuclear stuff is here. And I think my nuclear waste thingies are there. You know, my big stack of nuclear, whatchamacallit. So what I could do is potentially I could just pump the nitrogen this way. It's a fair way to go, but it's literally all I'm going to use it for. I'm not probably not going to build anything else there, I think. Because I don't think I can make nitrogen out of anything else. Because most of the nitrogen is like is way away. So there's some in the on the top of this thing here. All of this malarkey. Which I don't think I've ever been up there. And then we're talking a geyser. In fact, have I marked it? I think that's what I've marked there as nitrogen. But it shows it as there. But yeah, there's sort of one there. And then there's like one here somewhere, and one here. So those are like literally the other side of the map to where my thing is. But this is the one I'm obviously tapping at the moment, and that's miles away. But yeah, there's apparently something there. Okay. So how many nodey thingies has it got? We'll have to get power over there. But then I think I've still got power lines that I was going to use for... Because I've hooked up, there's some miners, these hook miners here. So power isn't that far away. According to this, what does that mean? So according to this, there's 2, 4, 6, 7 of the nodey things. So how much stuff would I need to build 7 of those? So we need, to do the wells, we need one of them. So I need more motors. Okay. Just going to get some wire and stuff then. So you need a bunch of wire. And motors and reinforced, whatchamacallit. So some of these. And motors are this floor? Yeah. And then what do I need for the next one? Oh, that's just steel plate. Just grab more of these. So that should allow me to make one of them. And then we want steel plate, which is on this floor here. Oh. So if there's 8 of them, that should allow us to make... Yeah. We could do all of them. We're going to need power. And that's bound to be iron plates and rods. Need some cables. Oh, it's only just... It's not far away at all, so it's not like... We can't come back or anything, but... And I didn't grab that many wires. Let's grab them all. So... Next question is pipe then. So I guess we should do like a mega pipe. So that's... We're going to need loads of that, aren't we? So we need loads of plastic. I might grab it out of here. So I think I've got a chest here that's, yeah. No, we'll put this in the vehicle, I think. Put the plastic and the... Oh, well, no, let's put just whatever in the vehicle. Okay. So set up the I mean, I could turn it into nitric acid there, couldn't I? That's another option. Because nitric acid's obviously a fluid, isn't it? So let's put some of them in. Do top you up as well. So I'm thinking maybe there's a little factory there, you see. Because it needs iron plate for nitric acid. And water, I think it was, wasn't it? Nitric acid. Oh, I have an old... Oh, that's just the packaging. Because it's... I say it's water, iron plate, and nitrogen. Which uses nitric acid, which is a fluid. So we could pump the nitric acid rather than, you know, pump the nitrogen over there and... Because, as I say, I've tapped some of these. And there are more over there. Let's just have a quick look at that. Is there a nice iron that's like super close to that? No. Because there is iron here, you see. So, you know, and I'm already using it. And it's not being fully used, so... I don't think, anyway. Just a little nervous in case, you know, it overuses what I've got, sort of thing. What was I doing? So I needed sheet. Like, which way am I going to do that? So I don't know if nitric acid is used for anything else. What's the ratio on this? It's 2 to 1, isn't it? So, yeah, like that. And then the actual supports for pipes. Where are they? There. Use iron and concrete. That's right, that's over here. I already got some of that, didn't I? So let's just fill off with concrete. Cool, okay. I'll leave the turbo motors and that there. We'll focus on doing the nitric acid bit of it. Well, I need a blender then, don't we? No. No, we'll just... I think I'll just pressurise this well and pump the nitrogen over. We might have to kill some stuff, because it's bound to have, like, crabs. Over there. As I say, I said in the Friday stream, all the other beasties just seem to have disappeared again. It's only the crabs spawning, which I'm not complaining about. It's just that they did turn them back on again. I guess, I know they were spawning where you built stuff, so maybe that's why they turned them back off. They didn't have time to fix it before they went on their summer break. Because that was blowing annoying. But yeah, you see, I've got these irons here, you see. So we could run iron over and turn it into, you know, iron plate at this, you know, nitric acid thing. Nitric gas, nitrogen gas thing. Oh, no, I know this is a great big drop, isn't it? Yeah. Here you go, you see. El Crabo. El Crabo. I don't even know if I'm going the right direction. Where am I? Am I not on the map? What? Oh, where is it? Oh, I guess I'd be under vehicles, wouldn't he, now? No? Oh, I turned it off. There we go. So it's over here. Okay. So we actually want to go this way. through, okay. Oh, it's not surrounded by gas, is it? A bit. A bit. Okay. Okay, so we'll put in the pressurizer and then we'll hook up the power. Because I can't put the other ones on until I've done that. So, resource bulk pressurizer. Oh no. Did I put them in here? I've just forgotten them. Oh, I did. Okay. Oh, and I can't make that. How do I drop things? Can I not drop them? Ah, there we go. Right, so I need one of them. So I can build... production... pressurizer. It's very hard to think today. Does that... yeah, so I got inventory slots, so let's build a little chest. Like so. Put, say the... yeah, them two in. Pick that up. Right. Right, so now we got plenty of room. Okay. Yeah, so we need to run power over. Which will inevitably mean having to deal with... have I got... yeah, I got loads there. Oh. Well, actually... oh. Which way is it best to go? Because these are right down the south, aren't they? So... if I did go this way... this might be a bit quicker. Right, so I might put the... oh, come on. What? There we go. So if I can get... I don't think it's going to really save me anything going that way, is it? Because I'm going to have to go that way. Let's see, let's see. It's like a giant spider. I'm pretty convinced it's something to do with kaijus and big beasties. Like this isn't a planet, it's a creature of some description. More effectively mining resources out of an animal. So they're up here, okay. So where's the power connector? Yeah. Oh, that connects. Oh, that'll do. I don't really care about. Oh. Hopefully it's just playing the sound effect and not pushing me up into the stratosphere. Yeah. Feels like they're a reference to something as well. Those two structures. Anyway, let's stop getting distracted. That should have the resource, yeah, the pressurizer running. So we should be able to stick. Where are they? Oops. Oh, blooming crabs. Where's my gun?
Breaking news from Earth.
And you can shoot.
Chaos and mayhem. World President urges all citizens to do their part and harvest alien artifacts.
Right, so. Bum, bum. We want it all to be going sort of in this direction. This one there. That way, maybe? Direction. Which one there as well? There. That way. Is that all of them? It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, there's one there. One there. 7, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. I thought it said 8. 1, 2, 6, 7. Is there another one? Maybe it includes this thing as well. I can't see another one. Cool. Okay, so we need to hook all of these into a single pipe, basically. So perhaps if I turn that one round, and then these 4 can all go into a single. Oh no, I can only put 3 in, can't I? So that's irrelevant. So if we have a what we want, logistics, we want level 2 pipe. Oh. Right, let's do a take on some of that back. Yeah, so if I turn that one round, oh. Okay. And then have, say, this one going to sort of here. Straight bit of pipe to say there. And then use this. Oh, actually, it's going to be easier feeding them in. Do that. Turn you round. That. Because we need to go that direction, but I don't know how deep the water is. And like how far it let me. I can always put concrete slabs in and stuff. Get these in. So. And then should be one more, isn't there? Yeah, okay. Oops. Let's put it in that direction. Oh, there's you as well. Okay, so if we put another one of these here, maybe. That. To there. You to there. Okay, and I think we just have a pump to make sure it all sort of pushes in the right direction. Which is the... And then I can't attach anything to that, can I? Cool, okay. Right, what can I put in here? Let's put motors and that stuff. Let me grab this. Perfect. Oh, there's a crash there as well. So I'm just anticipating going around the edge of the coast, basically, and coming up here. Because I'm pretty sure the nuclear waste pile is there. Just whack me green screen. Why are you at some weird angle? Oh, it didn't matter. But that's annoying. Why has it done that? Oh, it's the chair. Silly thing. Silly thing. There's nothing particularly interesting. It's like a wall basically, and I sort of block it off because it's just staggeringly uninteresting. So you might as well see the game, more of the game than just some, you know, boring white wallpaper. Right, okay. Let's stop getting distracted. I know it's 40 odd degrees, but we've got a game to play. Okay. I think I might run power alongside it, basically. Is my current feeling. So if I put a concrete slab sort of as a base. This is the type of thing, you know, I sort of want to make the builds look pretty as a general thing. But this is the type of thing where I'm so not bothered. Ultimately, what I would have liked to have done is like a railway running around, you know, running around the sort of, I keep wanting to say island, the sort of, you know, the area as it were, but I need to stop being quite so ambitious, to be frank. Oh, what have I run? No, I'm just in the way. I wonder what's going on with splooshy noises, even though. Oh, no, I suppose technically I am in the water. And then right to there. Kind of want to change angle there, don't I? let me do. Right. Oh, I have to put it on top, don't I? That's right. So do. What's the new angle? That one? That one? Yeah, that does. And then take that out. Come on, there we go. EO. This is where some mysterious shark jumps out of the water and eats our face off. Okay. How far are we? About a third of the way there. Oh, I'm not doing that. Whoops. I guess straight over to there, really. Thrilling build, this one. Yeah. It's TwitchCon this weekend. I was. It's actually a bit. It's like other. So I'm not massively interested, if I'm totally honest, but I saw some, pictures of people who are there, and it's like other cons, as in the EGX and Res that I go to, where there's like games that you can play, like demos basically, like any other con. I always thought it was different sort of a beast, really. So. I suppose a lot more to it because Twitch isn't just about gaming, is it? Maybe there's a section where you can get your hot tub, Am I going to run out of concrete? I think I might. There's quite a few people playing Power Wash Simulator. It's a good game. I've played a little bit of it. Not since it came. I played it like demo of it basically. It's one of those weirdly like cathartic games. The sort of not cathartic. It's a very flow state game. It's sort of appeals to that tidying up thing. I certainly enjoy, but always struggle with in real life because it requires a lot more effort to do it in real life. It's just a lot grosser. It's quite a good game. It's a sort of thing where you'd never get an Activision or something, or I don't know, EA or something to make a game like that. It's not, almost by definition, not a AAA game. So it just taps into that little bit of your brain. Ah, I can't actually see the ground here. Let's have a look. How are we doing? How are we doing? Not far off, so we kind of do want to be heading for that outcrop, but a little bit, one more further on, I think. Let's get rid of that. Oh, where was that crap? Oh, there's thingies there. Are they going to activate? I think they're a bit far enough away. Wasn't there a crash? Yeah, I flagged a crash site here. Which, unless it's on the top, it might be up there. If it just requires power, we could hook that up as well, because we've got power here now. So let's go and do that quickly. Am I going to have enough stuff? Might be iron plate I run out. We can always nip back to the thing. Okay. Looks like it's got a... What am I doing? There we go. Are you going to open? There you go. Oh. What we got? What little treats and goodies. Oh. Nothing. Okay. Yeah, I need to go on another hard drive hunt. Because, haven't got the recipes that I'm hoping for. Not that I've looked it up properly. Maybe there aren't recipes that, you know, suit my needs, but I need something that's giving me a look. Well, I think I might have got them. Because I was looking at what I got. There's like alternate... Oh, I got one of them. There's like these weird recipes which are like cyclical, which are like for plastic and rubber. Oh, there's a slug there as well. So it's like you put... I think it calls them recycled rubber and recycled plastic. I wonder what's in there. And it effectively means you put some rubber in and get more plastic out than you would if you turn the oil into plastic. And so you can get like this weird, I don't know if it's an infinite loop, but like a loop thing going on. Can we see if we can get that one as well? There's one up there. If I do this, I should be able to fly over there. Did I get the... No, I didn't. They're in here. More iron plate. Some of that. No. Cool. Is that going to be enough? Hopefully. Yeah, so I say we'll take this pipe round. And see where we get to. But we'll have to nip back because obviously all my stuff is, you know, back at the main factory, and there's those nuclear pasta. Yeah, I can deconstruct them and rebuild them. Things, but it's not my intention to use the plutonium for power. Just to use it to process the waste. But I don't know what the match, you know, like the matching is. I'll probably look up the recipes later. But it sounds like we're going to have to make a little bit of iron plate, because I don't know if that's been made already. Don't know. I wonder if this has actually got stuff in it. Oh, it looks like it has. Yeah, okay. So, we need to go over that way, so might as well put a little tweak to the direction in. Maybe one more. No, that's too much. Out. Oh, in fact, let's just take you out. Right. It should just be round this little promontory. When actually thinking about it, I could hook this power cable up this way, couldn't I? Oh. Yeah, here we go. So this is the nuclear stuff. So can't get rid of this. Okay. So the question is, where do I want to actually bring this? Because, let's just do a bit of an extension there. And this might be. Yeah. Right. So yeah, we want to head over in that direction, really. I guess. One more. Perfect. Oops. But as soon as I get over there, I'm going to start to get nuked, basically, because it's really heavy radiation. Here you go. I'm already getting zapped. We're miles away. Because I could build the nuclear pasta thing here. But at some point, I'm going to have to like connect the things together effectively. Well, effectively I am. I did make a whole load of, you know, the nuclear. I mean, we could go up there actually, couldn't we? Why don't I do that? Let's clear these things out. This one anyway. You. So if we take the pipe up that way, instead, so if I go that way with it, no, not quite enough. Nope. Nope. Perfect. I'm not seem to be doing it wrong this time. I'm not quite sure how. So, come on. Come on. Andy. No. There we go. Why have we built this? Right. I'll probably get a tiny little tickle of radiation. Oops. Because I say it's so powerful. In fact, you can kind of see it. I think it's already having that effect. Yeah, there we go. So I think I need a couple more of them. Well, when it's low level like this, it's not too bad. It's just... when we get super close... I mean, I'll have to obviously go super close at some point in order to start hooking it away. Oh, bum. But, here... Oh! More of you, eh? Oh, fun. Bum. So, I mean, I'm getting zapped, even though I'm quite a long way away from it. Do I want to try and conform to the terrain? Yeah. Just take this. Maybe if I put it on the top here. Nope, too far. Okay. Yeah, I'm kind of guessing I'm going to put the nitric acid in here somewhere. But... yeah, I don't know. That's a very short pipe, isn't it? What was that? Why that one? I don't know, here maybe? Point it in that direction. I mean, I get radiation now from these. It's sort of damned if... oh, damned if I do, damned if I don't. Is there somewhere I can just go? It's far enough away. I don't think there is, because it's so powerful. Oh, there we go. So we're out of range here. If I go... oh, I think the stream just dropped out for a second there. I'm kind of surprised it's kept going. There's only half an hour left, so I'll just keep going. But I think the stream might have dropped out there. Apologies if it did. The machine might be suffering a little bit. So yeah, so what I was kind of anticipating... How close can I get? See, radiation levels are really high. Is that we'll put the nuclear pasta stuff here, and I can just have an awesome sink, basically. I mean, I can make... Now that I've got the rubber... the sheet recipe that uses rubber. Or plastic, I can't remember what it uses. I can make loads of the nuclear, you know, filters. So I don't mind having a giant stack of them. But yeah, I was kind of anticipating having one of these here. Oh, can I not turn it round? That's weird. Does it have to be that direction? Bizarre. Okay. Yeah, so put one of them there, and then have an awesome sink, which would be in special, just to absorb, you know, just to put the nuclear stuff in. Why is it not letting me rotate stuff? I can't rotate anything around. Oh, it's done this again. Why have you done that? I can't remember how I solved that. There we go. I don't know what that is. I've had that before. Yeah, so, you know, maybe awesome sink is here. Like that, you know, next to that machine. But that means we're going to have to build on that side, which means the radiation's going to just get higher and higher. When you get here, it's just like max level. But yeah, I basically then need to take a, you know, a lane from here and feed it in. But we need to put it into both of the things, because we've got two recipes that require the thing. But anyway, yeah, let's nip back to the place. Oh, I've not even. I only used like half a filter, so it'll probably be all right. But so I'd rather have, like, you know, a couple hundred of them or something. Oh. Just in case. Because what I kind of need to work out, I assume the nuclear pasta would use, you know, uranium. But it doesn't, so that's fine. But I say, I kind of now need to work out, using the calculator, based on the amount of waste I'm producing, how do I consume all of that, turn it into plutonium with a little bit extra, you know, so I can eat through the backlog. How do I turn that all into plutonium? Because that little area that I've got, you know, the coal area, basically, is quite good. Because it's got a few sort of, I think they're pure nodes, but there's a few iron nodes and stuff. But if I need more resources, it will get quite complicated. But if I do, then I guess I could revert to that plan of making this nitric acid, because that'll chop out a bit of production. You know, I could use one of these iron over here. And just, you know, pump the nitric acid over, basically. Oh no, it's only got 74 in there. Okay. if I look in here. I can go this way. Is that too deep? No, okay. I mean, normally there'd be a couple of spiders here. This weird area in the centre is like guarded by a couple of spiders. I say they seem to be turned off, like all the other beasts, with the exception of the crabs. Crabs, as they call them. I don't know why, but crabs are the only ones that are still active. Whoops. Okay, so I need to deconstruct the blenders and stuff. Do I try and work out the numbers now? There you go. When you get run over, you see all your bits like float in the air. It's a bit weird, a bit freaky. Well, I don't even know. Do I need multiple of these? So it's using 25 per minute. I'm not producing 25 a minute. Let's see if I can just quickly take a very quick look. Where are you? There we go. Factory lab. It's factory. The thing is, though, this does it in terms of production rather than consumption. So it's a 30 a minute, isn't it? So one of these makes 30 a minute, and all told, we would need to produce 100 nuclear waste to satisfy that at that rate. That would require 10 nuclear power stations. So, since we're only producing 4, we've only got 4, we're only at like 40%. You know, of what it takes to feed this at its default rate. So, because it is, well, I've already got the uranium waste through that system, haven't I? So I don't need any of that tech tree. So maybe if I plan on this being at 50%. Because it needs silica to make this non-fissile uranium. That's the tricky bit. But it's also not the tricky bit, because I'm already making... We've got several quartz up there as well. So, because I've already got a sulfuric acid machine. So, and it's only running... I think they've got 2. But I don't think they're running at full... Is there 2? I can't remember. But if we anticipate the plutonium pellets at 50%, so I could downclock it to 50%, I would still need two blenders. Or I could overclock a blender Why is that still saying 1.4 machines? If I take that out, why is that not changing? So I'll put that down at like, oh, 350. Why is that not changing? What? Oh, I know why. Because I'm being a dumber. So I need to down rate that. Do that. This is thrilling viewing, I'm sure. Yeah, so if we have the plutonium pellet machine, this thing, at 50%, then I only need one blender making non-fissile uranium. And everything else is way less than one machine. Okay. I still need another blender for nitric acid then. Have I got inventory room? Yeah, not really. Can that be built? No. What can I get rid of? Didn't I have a slug? I did. Got a couple of slugs. So let's process them. Hopefully that gives me enough room. Oh. They made them so that you can only do like one thing at one thing. Because you used to be able to, a lot of the recipes used to be able to do it either one. And they made it so you can't. Hopefully this is just one item. Yeah. So that gets me the one nuclear, what do you call it? A spaghetti mabob. A spaghetti mabob. I wonder if I should quickly show that. Let's put, say, them in there. Other way around. Go. And have you got fuel? You have now. So let's see if I can pop this like that. So if I go to that one. So this is what I've been referring to. So this is Factorio Lab, and it has extensions that I mean, they've added Captain of Industry as well, which is a godsend because I found that a bit confusing how it does its lights UI and stuff. But yeah, so this is what I'm saying. So basically, this thingy, particle accelerator, only will produce 30 a minute. But if we do 30 a minute, so if I put that up to 30, then it requires one particle accelerator. That goes up to 2, which gets a bit messy. I don't really want 2 blenders doing that. That's a bit annoying. But also, yeah, this one, sorry, that one goes over 1 as well. So that's 1.4. So I don't really want multiple of any machines. I just want, you know, one machine that's underclocked, basically. And I'm not actually sure I need a machine to do that, because I say I've got silica. Well, I've got... Oh, no, I do, don't I? Because I've got quartz in the train. But anyway, so I'm pretty sure we're making iron plate there, but if not, it shouldn't be too easy, too difficult. This 2 is just 2 of these resource wells, and of course we've hooked up 7. So... So basically, if we take this down to 15, so half rate. Oh, the other thing with that, obviously, it consumes in total. It would consume 100 uranium waste. And if I turn that back on, so I'm already making the uranium waste via these nuclear power plants, but it would require 10 running at 100% to produce 100 waste, because each one of them must produce 10. And I don't have 10, I've only got 4. So if I obviously, well, let's turn that back on. So if I take this down to the 15, so 50%, you know, 50, half, you know, half speed as it were, then I need 5, and I'm not even producing that, so it won't even run at rate basically. But that's fine because it also means that everything that goes down to 1. So we're happy basically. That's kind of what I was, you know, referring to essentially. And in fact, I guess I could show you. It's sort of how I normally do it. It's basically, so instead of half a factory running at 100%, we can do a 50% clocked factory rather, you see, to even the number up. So for example, this one, if we do it at, say, I guess it would be 33. No. Spot that back up, got me maths wrong there. So it's 0.7 of a constructor, and I mean it's easy to do it this way. So running at 70% there, and it just tells me what I need to underclock things to, basically. So, I mean, I bet it's probably 35 or something, isn't it? No, 25 maybe? Yeah, there you go. And that's kind of how I've been doing some of the, certainly the nuclear builds. You're just trying to get it to match. And say, some of these, it won't be because, you know, we've already got the machines doing it. So we'll have to look and see whether we can just increase the clock of one we've already got in order to give us the excess. So hopefully that's sort of explained roughly what I'm staring into the middle distance doing, as it were. Right. Because it's 27, so I normally finish at 7 with these. So we had that little blip on the machine earlier. I'm sort of surprised it's done okay, because it's a lot more intensive, this game than Factorio, so it usually runs fairly hot just on a normal day. I mean, the driving is weird, but it's kind of fun to to do the actual driving. It's just when you hit like a tiny rock and your vehicle just stops like it's hitting a wall, or like, you know, you drive over something like that. How did that launch me off into the air like that? Because that's not, should have just driven over the top of it, you know? It's that sort of thing I think needs fixing. Okay, so back here. Let's just pull up, get out, run myself over. Oh, got a good launch on that one. So I don't think I'm unloading. Because there's literally quartz up here, and it's not tapped. So we could just bring that down via I think, or we'd just turn it into silica there, because it's just turn it into silica. It's no, you don't need anything else. So that would solve that problem. Because that's literally, I think that is on the quartz. I think it's that one. Yeah. Why is it now up to 1? Or down to 1? Did I put these on 100% again? No, 90% still. There were like 5 or 6 in here before. I don't understand that at all. Don't understand it at all. Okay, so I didn't make any more nuclear. I could make some more out of those though, can't I? If I've got, I think it's plastic you need, but okay. Oh, I can't make an awesome shot. Because I haven't got any screws. Screws of all things. It's got to be one of the few things that requires screws. What's it like? 5 screws or something? Oh, we're off into the air again. No. Okay. Right, so if the awesome shot 200 screws. In fact, there's probably screws in the chest over there. Yeah, and again. Brilliant. Okay. So if you're not, don't do it again. No. Stop it. No. Oh, I don't know why it keeps doing this. Especially like hitting. It's like as if the, you know, button was pressed all the time, the space bar, but it isn't. Okay, so if they're not an awesome shot, it's an awesome sink. I'm doing well today, aren't I? Must be the heat. Right. Awesome sink then. So let's imagine, say, well, let's put the awesome sink, say, here. Will a nuclear whatchamacallit particle accelerator fit here? No. They're pretty meaty, aren't they, them? I could put it like here. That'd probably work. So if I put it there, we're going to need a bit more. Oh. Of a platform here, I think. Like that. And then the sink, say. You can. I mean, you can put the uranium into nuclear power stations, but the waste you get out of it then, you can't do anything with. You just got to store somewhere, and I don't think I can. Especially, I'm doing my best to get this game like finished, because I'm sort of worried that, you know, when I start my new job, I'm basically not going to have time for this stream, the Monday and Friday one. So it's only 30 minutes, but it's taking ages. It's just taking so long. Okay, so if you're making them, then it needs uranium waste, right? But it also needs non-fissile uranium. Now, if we feed uranium waste in there, then we can make the non-fissile uranium with what? With a blender. No, with a blender. So that's the output side. Because if I line it up with, like, whoops, that middle hole, because this isn't going to match. So if this makes non-fissile uranium, Oh, it has an output of water, does it? Okay. So we're going to have to do something with that. This doesn't need water? Yeah, this can go straight in here. And then some, you know, nuclear waste can come that way. Because this needs uranium waste as well. So let's get a power pole over here rather than... Oh, have I done that? Oh, I know. I don't really use the... I should do, shouldn't I? I don't really use the various power things. No. I think I need to stop. My brain's just going. Right, so... Eventually this will have non-fissile. Okay. We need to do something with water. I'm not sure what. What else it needs? It needs loads of stuff. So this is the one that needs the nitric. It also needs sulfuric and silicon. So to make the nitric acid, I think we need a bit of a space with this one. So to make nitric acid... Oh, that uses water then. Okay. What does Factorial say? Okay, so we can have the water feeding back because it looks like it's a net negative. If that makes sense, it's using... So this uses 30 per minute water. Wait, what? Oh, and this is generating 15 per minute. Okay. So we can just have it feeding back and, you know, have a massively underclocked fresh supply. Okay. The nitric acid also needs nitrogen gas, so we can feed that in. Now, iron plates. Was I making iron plates anyway? We're making steel. I'm not, am I? No. Okay. No. You see, this one isn't, you know, it's not fully, it's stuttery as it were, so there is extra capacity as it were. So I'm wondering, it's a bit hacky, but if we have that output like here, go this way. In fact, could I just feed it into a... Because they're quite small, aren't they? Smelter. We just have literally just a smelter. Literally just a smelter. Literally. And then some power. Where are you? You're sort of on the corner. To that one. And that goes all the way up here. Leads into one of these. So the Oh, it's not quite straight, is it? Oh, it's because it's all skew if. Okay, never mind then. Oh, well. So that would be the iron plate. We then need, as I say, we need water. And we have a feedback loop. What's coming out of here? Nitric acid. So we need geosticks. Oops. With that going in there. I don't know why I did that level up. Why just nowhere near that volume, is it? Because this needs underclocking. So it needs sulfuric acid as well. I'll say that's underneath. But let's just punch a little hole. What's down here? Are you making something? You are. Sulfuric acid. So how much are they consuming? Because that's only consuming 8. I don't know why that's fully... Yeah, because it's not using it all, is it? Because it's using 32 a minute. Oh wait, it's going into another one as well. 30, oh, doesn't it recycle it? Yeah, it comes out, doesn't it? So it gets some in and out. So it's producing. So it's only using 8. 32 minus 8 is 24, isn't it? 24 and 48. And then this is making 50, which is why I've just left it as 100. Okay. So if we were to overclock this, because the sulphur's barely moving, so if we overclock this, we can probably get what we need, because we don't need a lot at all, do we? Apologies for the clicking, it's like the Geiger counter noise. So I think this needs underclocking anyway. So if this needed nitric acid machine... Oh, it's the wrong thing. This... No, this is running at full rate. And it needs 0.3. So it needs 15 a minute. So if you say the 50 is, you know, what it's at, as it were. If I overclock this, it needs to do a cycle. Then it becomes 75, which gives us 25 spare. So that works then, doesn't it? But basically, I need an extra sort of output here that I can then send up to this machine. To you? Yeah, to you. So if I put a pipe hole floor here, gonna have to get a pump on it, aren't I? Oh. Invalid shape, really? Okay. There maybe then? Okay. So that needs to connect to there, basically. Do I care what it looks like? Don't know. Oh, it's coming out of some random place, isn't it? So if we just sort of take this to here. Okay, and then this needs a pump somewhere. Well, we also need water, don't we? So, you're going to split? Yeah. I don't remember where we need water, but we need some water. Because this is underclocked, isn't it? Oh no, that's running at full beans, that bad. 120. Does it really need that much? 75. $120 minutes. Oh, it is sort of turning off and on, but it's not filling up. That's a bit weird. Okay. As you like. Yes, sorry. So, pumpage. So I don't know where the other one needs to go, but let's put this here. Now we want... What's the headroom? What the head lift on that is 20 meters. That's probably enough. We'll have to see. That way. Is that 20 meters? It looks like it might be more. It's like 4, 8, 12. We'll have to see. It's full. Yeah, okay, it's coming through. So we got sulfuric acid in. To make nitrogen, we need nitrogen gas. So we need this one here. How the heck am I getting you over here? I guess I could pipe hole it again. Was it there? So... Okay. So that'll be the water. This is the... I should be finishing, but I'm so close to doing this. It's like... Well, I'm not actually thinking about it because it's going to take a while for the silicon to get sorted out. But I could at least make some nitrogen. In fact, let's do this backwards again. So this was going to be the... No, wasn't it? Where's that? It's sort of there and maybe there. That's too far. Oh, I'm out of concrete. Okay. Up. Oops. It's too far. Of course it's too far. Of course it's too far. Will you do a little bit further? There maybe? No, it's too far. Always too far. Oh. So radiation's getting higher as when I get closer to the thing. So it's just because it does like a concentration thing, which is a bit weird, but it's fine. So I need to put a level 2. Well, don't really need level 2 again, but put a pump on here. Make sure it can get up there. Now I need the water. The water needs to go in that one. And I've run out of concrete. Wait, there should be concrete in here. I've had the promise in the back of my mind that there's a cornetto ice cream. Oh, didn't we need some of that? Down in the freezer with my name on it for after this stream. And now I'm delaying because I'm nearly finished on this bit. But I'm not nearly finished because I need the cords. What an idiot. Right, so if we take this up here to there, right? Take this way. How far will you reach? Because it's kind of here. So we go something like that. And then up to say, where is it? About there? Right, let's do it backwards again. So, about there, maybe? No. That'll do as it near us, damn it. To there. Right, let's see if all the fluids at least are connected up. You've got no power. Should have said. I could have done you some power. Water and nitrogen gas. Excellent. But what we then need is for the water out of here to recycle round, and I need to control it with a valve and stuff to stop it absolutely caning, or stop it backing itself up, basically. So this basically needs to connect into, say, here. So if we swap this out, or, yeah, no, let's put, because I need a valve. I might have to flush the pipes as well, I've forgotten to do that. No. But if we connect this, it would have to be on this side, wouldn't it? Which is a point. If I move that back down. So, I'm just going to connect that like that. So you need a valve here so that we can turn this all the way down to whatever it needs to be. I'll just put it like really low and then we'll flush this. We'll flush this. And that as well, what the heck. So that one only lets in like the difference. It was 15, I think, wasn't it? Was like the difference. It might not work. It might not work because. Oh, what are you doing? What? Yeah, we might have to let some in first off, sort of thing. Oh, that's full now. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. So, iron plate. I never hooked that. Oh! Why? Oh, I never said the recipe, did I? I forget you have to do. Oh, it's ingots. Of course. That's ingots. So I then need. So you tell my brain's just a bit fried. I then need a constructor, which is going to overlap horribly with that belt. That's very annoying. One idiot. I then need a constructor to turn it into a plate. And then we can feed it in there. So this should make us some nitric acid. It needs underclocking and stuff, but that's fine. So when it's got no, it then needs both of these need the waste. So I'll sort of set that up. What do they need? You need 37.5 at the moment, but I need to overclock it, don't I? Well, it was 50, I think, was the total. Yeah. So that's just a level 1 belt type region. Okay. So if I put... What else am I going to need to feed in? The silicon. I think we're going to have to stop there because, as I say, I'm just losing the plot a bit, really. But it's nearly there. You can see what I'm going for anyway. As I say, there is quartz up there, so I could probably just run a belt, essentially, along here and just feed it into some kind of quartz machine. You know, it'd be a constructor again, I think. Because I need to make quartz crystals. And then silica. I say there's no funkiness to the recipe, apart from ratios and what have you. But I say there's quartz crystals up on top of that thing there, so we can just bring them over directly. Yes, so I say that's it for today. Slightly longer because I got a bit carried away. Cool. So yes, that's it for today. So this is my schedule. Yeah, I will be back on Friday with more Satisfactory. I think. I don't know because it kind of depends on. So I'm expecting my official job offer letter this week, but I do not know when. It's taken them ages to do it, and I'll be then literally handing my notice in straight away. It shouldn't cause any work problems in the sense that, you know, just crack on sort of thing while I'm doing my, you know, just arrange the notice period and all that sort of stuff. But because I'm going to be working in a different part of the country, I'm going to have to go and find somewhere to live, basically. So what's probably going to happen the next couple of weekends, at the very least, is I'm going to be driving down to the new area and viewing properties at the weekend, because it's kind of the only practical way of doing it. So probably streams will be heavily interrupted. But whether that starts... I need the letter. I'm not going to resign until I've got the letter. I'm not going to look for a place until I've got the letter. So that's all dependent on that. And I may just launch straight into doing it this weekend, because it's meant to cool off a bit. So I might as well take advantage. I'm not going to mess around. I'm going to basically just get the first nice place that's reasonably sized and just take it and do it. Stay there for 12 months, because maybe the job will actually be bad or something. I don't know. But I can then, once I'm down there, I can then, you know, for next year sort of thing, if it's 12-month let, I can look for somewhere nice or better or bigger, or work out whether I'm happy driving or what, you see. So I'm not going to mess around looking for a perfect place. I'm just going to do... I don't know why I'm saying all this. I'm just getting carried away. But the basic point is, this is the plan of the schedule for next weekend. It's normal. There may also be the French Grand Prix, which doesn't appear to be being covered properly, so I may have to listen to it online. So that will affect the timing. I may also anyway be driving down south and looking for properties. So some of that may not happen, but that's meant to be the normal schedule. If you're new to the stream, then welcome, hello. If you wanted to follow me, then, or are you watching a VOD or whatever, then there's my Twitch channel, Trismegistus. If you wanted to catch up, so I got a YouTube channel, then it's got all my VODs on it. So Satisfactory and loads of Factorio series, Dyson Sphere program, all of those are on the VOD. That is also Trismegistus, but alias to Triggles. And the Twitter handle is the same, just Trismegistus alias to Triggles. There is also a Discord, and this is partly why I was explaining it, because the plan with the Discord is to do some of the streams as multiplayer streams, particularly Factorio. I'd quite like to do some community streams if people are keen, and that's where I'm going to sort that out, but IRL stuff. So if you want to join, please do, and say hello. But I won't be doing the multiplayer plan for a while, because it's just It's just there's too much on IRL. Oh, I make this really complicated. I'm a bit of an over-explainer, I think, but there you go. So yes, so anyway, if you have been watching, thank you very much for doing so. I hope you've enjoyed it and you might consider coming back for another one. I've been Trismegistus. This has been an extremely warm and sweaty Satisfactory. Thanks for watching. Cheers.